Hi everyone, this is Myra from Boutique Paint. Today I'm going to be showing you how to stamp on a piece of furniture. I have this cute little stool and I'm using the Stamps Signage LI, and I place the stamps face down with the texture side face down, and I already put them in place where I wanted, measured it out. And what I'm going to use instead of a stamp block today is I'm going to use the plastic sheet that came with the stamps. And the reason why I'm showing this is because sometimes you're stamping on an uneven surface, and the problem with having a stamping block is it's rigid. And so if your surface is uneven, you can't get the ink or the paint, depending on what you're using, in those crevices. So although this is a very even surface, I'm still going to use the plastic sheet that it came with. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just line it up here so it's kind of even. There we go. And just press down on it so it adheres. And I'm going to flip it over. And this is the part that's really kind of nice and easy, is it's already in place. You have it where you want it on the piece of furniture you're doing, and now it's on the plastic. This particular stamp has some rubber in here, and sometimes it gets inked up. So what I like to do is just to kind of pull it off a little bit and kind of stretch it. And that way, any bubbly area in there, that's a technical term too, pulls out, and hopefully we won't get any ink there. Today I'm using ink. I'm using it on the stamp pad, and I'm just going to stamp this up, or ink it up, excuse me. You can also use paint on this, and the best way to do that is with a roller, and we carry those also. I'll do a different demo at some point with those, but today we're going to use the ink. And I always keep a piece of paper towel that's a little damp. As you can see, there's a little bit of ink in there, and I don't want that. You can always go in there and touch it up, obviously, afterwards too, if you get any ink places you don't want it. So we'll see what happens. And then you just flip it over, and hopefully I can center this. I should have made a mark, huh? So we're just going to set this down. And then you're just going to push on it so the ink transfers nicely onto the bench. And just give it a little pressure. And you don't want to try, obviously, not to move it around a lot, because then it smudges the ink. So just carefully push on all the different elements. Like that. And then you lift it up. And there you go. And as you can see, it's a little light through here. So I obviously didn't push hard enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ink that up a little again in the areas that I know I want inked. That's the nice thing about doing these a little freestyle, is if it doesn't turn out perfect, you can get in there. And I'm going to put my head in there, so sorry if I'm blocking the camera. And I'm just going to push in that place where I missed. And there we go. So now in the corners, hopefully you can see it, I'll scoot it over a little. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the stamping block, because then I can corner it like this. And this makes it nice and quick and easy. And I can go around to each corner and stamp. Just like that. And I'm going to ink it up in between each stamp. Just press hard. There are times when using the stamping block is better. Like I said, if you have a really smooth surface, the stamp blocks are great. Then you can put a lot of pressure. And then there's just times where doing it with something that's got a little bit of flexibility really does help, because then you can get the ink where you need it. Scoot this around, and one more corner. So our website is boutiquepaint.com, and we have Iron Orchid Design stamps. We carry Pure Home paint for furniture and everything else. Universal style paint can be used on all kinds of projects. As well as we have Klingon brushes that we'll be adding here shortly. They're a fabulous brush. So come check us out. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you got that one in there. I'll turn it around so you can see what it looks like. Thanks for joining us.